Hello. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Meghan Metcalf in regards to the Carmelo Anthony trial, Carmelo Anthony case. Now, this is the mother to one of the twins who passed away, Austin, I believe. I know that you guys told me Austin Hunter, and I kid you not, I don't be following this case because it ain't my business, okay? I know what I need to do what I need to do, so that's what I do, and that's that on that. Um, So anyway, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, this reading is for entertainment and spiritual discussion purposes only. These are alleged energies, intuitive impressions, and symbolic interpretations based on tarot. This is not stated as factual. Reporting and viewers should use their discernment. I don't throw shade, but I do shed light. Is that all right? So let's just get into the energy of Meghan Metcalf, the mama, the mother, right? And then we'll start asking some questions. We'll see what Spirit wants me to share. And Spirit is, you know what I'm saying? Then from there, we just figure out what's going on, okay? I don't know how long I'm going to be in this energy because I'm going to tell you right now. Spirit said, get that deck. Where is it at? Spirit said, get that deck. Where is it at? Is this it? Yeah, no, that ain't it. I'm sorry, y'all. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Because Spirit don't, my spiritual team just don't play. And I it's not even in my readings, you guys, like in general. They don't play with me. They don't play with my cousins. They don't play with my mama, my daddy, none of it. Whatever they say, that's it. And when they done, they done. When they pack up and walk away, I'll be like, okay, that's it. Okay. So let me just preface, I don't know how long we're going to be here because their energy is already like, Okay, so let me tell you this. She's got dark karmic energy on her as well. Separate from this whole situation. You know, she's just a karmic energy and she's I just tell them what you say, Spirit. She's birthed karmic energy. Like it's dark. It's dark. Do with that information what you wish. I like candles. I ring bells. I don't play that shit. When it comes to her energy, she's sweating like a sinner in church. She's filled with remorse, regret, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed because she's hiding behind her higher intuitive self. You see her higher intuitive chakra? It is in front of her choices because she's hiding her choices. And her choices are a direct reflection of what she believes she deserves. This is multifaceted. It's juggling and jumbling. This is a lot going on. A lot of multiple moving pieces. And Spirit says that she needs to get quiet, to get clear. She needs to get rooted and grounded to maintain authenticity and to be genuine. She needs to reach out. Okay. How's your mom? And then reach out to your family tree. Those who are dearly deported, right? Roots, connection, presence, reunion, and foundation. I'm going to continue to say what I've said. These are past karmic energies cycling and looping, given opportunity to fix it and to change, but they refuse. This is why it's raining cats and dogs for her in this lifetime as well. This is a temporary intensity for her to surrender so that this too can pass, to release this and have a cleansing. She refuses. Okay, Spirit says you should have walked away from this a long time ago. Family, friend, foe, business relationship, romantic relationship, or platonic relationships, because this is no longer serving her, not in the past lives and not in this current one. She needs to focus on her self-worth. Okay, and Spirit says, go ahead and focus over yonder. You see what I'm saying? But know that you're going to be carrying your past with you as you continue to communicate about your ups and downs, because these are based upon your choices. So focusing forward, keep your eyes on the prize, but know that your choices are ultimately at the forefront of where you are in this life, in this lifetime, in this cycle. Okay, boom. All right, so Spirit, what do you want to say in regards to my ancestors? What do you want to say in regards to Meghan? Meghan. Thank you, Spirit. Lies. First thing that comes out, lies. Okay, Spirit said, get this. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Spirit says lies. Spirit said, we tried to warn you. You are the issue. Spirit says, you are too loud. A hard head make a soft ass and a young ass. Again, every time I read on energies in this whole debacle, they're always coming out as young ass, as if Spirit is telling me that these are souls who just won't learn. They don't want to listen. They don't want to learn. That's their business, child. Okay, what kind of mama was Metcalf? What kind of mama was Meghan Metcalf? What kind of mom? Okay, thank you, Spirit. She's a shadow. She got to do that shadow work. Didn't I just tell y'all she's got a dark karmic energy? Look at that. She is like Gemini, double-edged, double-headed, yin yang. That's the kind of mama she is. Spirit is also acknowledging she's vampiric, a vampire, draining, low vibrational, medieval, dark, lustful, night. Okay? And in the middle of the deck, she has a muse. This is how she paints her canvas. This is how she crafts. This is how she develops. This is how she siphons. This is how she calls energy in. A muse. A muse. Tell me more about this muse. Wow. I mean, yeah. This is how she teaches, how she educates, how she is viewed in history over timelines. This is her story. There will be balance. She needs to get rooted and grounded. She is an example, a teacher of sorts. This is her offering. Lighting a white candle. This is her true self. It keeps showing you like this image of it. And look at the beam of light inside. Almost acknowledging that everyone has this beam of light. Everyone. Even her. We carry light. Now what you do with your light, if you invoke your light, if you spark that light, that's her. That's her thing. That's her thing. But yeah, it's interesting that Spirit is acknowledging she has a muse, and this is how she gets what she wants. This is how she educates. This is how she teaches. Craziness. Okay, what kind of mother is she? What kind of mother? A teacher. There will be balance. This is throughout history. An educator of sorts. Educating. Teaching her children what? How to slay. How to fight. How to battle. How to cut the heads off of things. Look at the gloves and the tools. That's what you taught your kids. She also taught them how to roll dice, how to play a game, how to, hit the jackpot. That's her. That's their business, child. That's what you taught. Okay, energetically, allegedly, we ain't gotta go there. Okay, Meghan Metcalf. Thank you, Spirit. She feels like she's the kind of person that says it's unequal give and take. She does everything. She feels disrespected. There's a lot of blame game in her energy field, but she, energetically feels like she does everything. She has regrets around being irrational and promiscuous with strangers. She's an ice queen, very assertive, composed, and strong, but also cold as ice. And she's very communicative right now. And she's trying to communicate that she is innocent and bright and pure and angelic. But Spirit says she also needs to sit down and learn something. But she's also acknowledging that she's innocent when it comes to this student. Okay. Child, don't get me... What? Okay. What? Want that student to come back out there? Okay. What else in regards to Meghan Metcalf? She's a follower. She's fearful and boring. She was trying to be the proud trophy wife and show off, but that relationship soured. They were young. There was a lot of games between her and her husband. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about. Yeah, because the Spirit says there was a lot of rejecting, ghosting, and friends with benefits. Who was cheating on who? I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. All right. Let's see. Meghan Metcalf. What kind of person is she? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Spirit says she's getting flued out, okay? She's trying to leave and plan a trip or get away. And she's doing so, but she's going to be called back to speak some truth. She's trying to go on a trip or a vacation. Now, I don't want to tussle. And Spirit says, no, come on back here and speak your truth and stand up for yourself. And don't hold back what you got to say, because something needs to be said. She's got a new residence. Did she move? Oh, my God. Oh my goodness. And Spirit says friend or foe. There may be people around you disguised as friends when in actuality they are foe. Use discernment when choosing new friends, and it may be a good time to reevaluate your friend's circle. And you going on dates? What the hell, Yate? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of movement for someone in mourning. I'm just saying what Spirit told me to say. I don't know, Spirit. I don't know what people do when they do what they do when they do. All right, so Spirit said enough about her. Let's get into this case. So Meghan, in regards to the Carmelo Anthony trial. Meghan, thank you. Meghan has a bad reputation, talks too much, and when she says things, it's not nice, right? What else in regards to the Carmelo Anthony trial? Yeah, they said this is all played out on TV, Meghan. How you was dodging bullets and blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, but protected by haters. It's also acknowledging that you was a hustling and you were doing anything to get the money. You got some karmic friends. Second time this is said in regards to the Carmelo Anthony case. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Check out the last reading because I said everybody can return on everybody once the dream team puts their evidence out there. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's wasting time, stuck, no changes, and limited. And there is photo proof and evidence, Meghan. Evidence of what? When it comes to the Carmelo Anthony trial, evidence of what? Her needing to go to the doctor, okay? Over analyzing, stressed, and overthinking, a girl fight, an argument. Okay, 2 girls, and Spirit says again, screenshot. She's moving in evidence and in silence, moving in evidence, moving in silence, and giving money. What was the girls fighting for? Marrying over money. Marrying for money. And Spirit's also acknowledging no facts, never has facts, Meghan, making shit up and lying. And Spirit says, and this has to do with the heads in the clouds about a girl. A boy with his heads in the clouds about a girl. So you guys keep covering this up energetically, allegedly, about this relationship that just keeps coming up, okay? But yeah, you got friends in low places, and let me tell you something. They getting ready to squeal. There's evidence. Spirit is also acknowledging you need to go to the doctor. Spirit is also acknowledging that you're in your head overanalyzing stress about this girl fight or this argument, this physical fight. You're stressed because there's screenshots, evidence, proven facts. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. So you're moving in silence, but there's giving of money. Marrying for money, contracts. When you see marriage, it could be an actual marriage or it could be a contract you see, contracts you don't see. Okay. Wow. Okay. Meghan, in regards to this Carmelo Anthony trial case, the stalker alert. Somebody was watching someone. It looks like a boy was watching a girl. What? Obstacles in a relationship. And time is ticking. Who is this young girl? And spell work. Spell work always comes up when I read on Carmelo Anthony. No lie. Energetically. Who is this relationship, Spirits? And why does the mama, the cards are really talking about the mama knew about the relationship. Was it with your sons and this girl? And also like Carmelo, like, because y'all be telling me in the comments, but what in the world? Okay. Meghan Metcalf and the Carmelo Anthony trial. Thank you, Spirit. Looks can be deceiving. Salt and sugar. Be careful who you trust. So Meghan, you are somebody who's not trustworthy. And now you're busy, overwhelmed. And there is a recording, a special announcement about a relationship, about someone being promiscuous in this relationship and fighting for what they love and claiming what's theirs. Love is a battlefield. Okay, so you know what this was really about, Miss Ma'am. You know what this was really about. Meghan Metcalf and the Carmelo Anthony trial. Radical agency, the exit. Cold turkey, no contact, stimulus removal. You cannot get sober if you keep hanging out at the bar. Access is a privilege they have revoked. So you're trying to have access to something and you think going to the bar and hanging out will allow you to pigeonhole your way in and still have your ear to the ground to some conversation or someone. And Spirit says, block them to heal, not to get a reaction. Girl, what in the tangle web have y'all been doing over there? Girl, okay. Meghan Metcalf, Carmelo Anthony trial. Yeah, Spirit says you a bitch. And This is a trauma bond. Check out every reading. Karmic circle, twin flames, trauma bond. You're in a loop, in a cycle, because this can't happen anymore, and this is the end. Yeah, Spirit says you need to focus on self-care because you are a vampire. Second time vampiric energy has come out. You are Spirit says you are jealous and feral. Girl. Jealous and feral. Low vibrational. Meghan Metcalf in regards to the Carmelo Anthony trial. Jezebel. What about the Jezebel? Is an energy of concern for the money, because the Jezebel is acknowledging a third stitch. Okay. The mother must know more about this relationship with this female who clearly was in a relationship with multiple people. She's concerning him. And there is money on the table when it comes to what she knows, what he knows. She's a third party stitch. Wow. To the one who passed away. Okay. And it's going to court. And they're not done, because the veil is thin, and that karmic film is going to talk about the destruction that was caused to the soulmate. The false documents, the false information, the false agreements, and the death magic in the distant future. And that's going to blow y'all's lace fronts back. That's the surprise. And the mama energetically knows. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get on up out of here. Let's get up on out of here. For Spirit says that's too much. Okay. All right, Meghan. In regards to Carmelo, how does Meghan Metcalf feel about Carmelo Anthony? She's acknowledging there's false accusations. Judging unfairly. Malicious gossip. Judgment card in reverse. She's also acknowledging he will be returning home. There's nowhere else to go. Delay with the Six of Swords. She's also acknowledging giving up due to paranoia and stubbornness with the Nine of Wands in reverse. She's acknowledging that this is happening because of a troublemaker who was moody and a heartbreaker with the Knight of Cups in reverse. And that there must be some energy of reunion, because it's thinking of the past. The Six of Cups is all about healing your inner child, your wounded child, childhood, support system, and family. So this troublemaker created an issue for Anthony, Carmelo Anthony, in his wounded childhood. This is a wound for him, and this has been a continuous wound. And whoever felt like their heart was being broken from this relationship, what I've gathered energetically is like the girl was involved. Now, I don't know if the girl was with both of these dudes, or these dudes was mad because the girl didn't want none of the brothers, the twins. But he created a wound for Anthony in his childhood. And Anthony is homesick, thinking of the past, because this is karmic. This is a loop. This is a pattern. He wants to be reunited with his family and his support system. He has to heal his inner child. There's this information that has not come out yet is delinquent because someone is not speaking up because they have a lack of education with the Page of Swords. This is manipulative. This is abuse of power by a dangerous man with the King of Swords. And you see the judge's gavel here. And Spirit says that this is someone lying to themselves, including this could be the judge. Blocked intuition, but secrets will be revealed with the Moon card. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light, okay? Spirit, you know what, Spirit? You do this every time. Y'all check out every solitary reading the Justice card has come out, because justice will prevail. Legal matters and fairness will have balance. Honesty, cause and effect. There will be consequences for those who lied, okay? Y'all, call me back.